Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wiki Place. We are continuing our journey of the Doki Doki Literature Club. So far, nothing too game breaking has happened, and I'm kind of getting bored. I think, yeah, we have finished 3 episodes. This will be the fourth episode. Let's see. I have high hopes for it. I have heard good things about it. I have heard it's disturbing. Hint you can. Okay. I want Sayuri, right? But I still can't understand why can't I choose Monica, but okay. Jumpy? No. Puppy? No! Question, joy, dance, lazy, lollipop. No, fuck. Uh, special, lucky, bad, amazing. Uh, game? No. Application, sugar, disaster, environment, silly, night gown. Night gown? No! Oh god, shit. Uh, laugh. Chalk. Oh my god, why? Happiness. Uh, marriage. Flying pouch. I don't know. Beauty. Lipstick. No. Fuck. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to choose the lolly. See the cute and fuck. Desire. Fuck. Sing. Okay, this is the last one. Hope. Yep. I think I got Sayori anyway, but oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting the club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember the club. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a perfectly specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I don't get it. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our. Did she break the fourth wall again? Did she call out that the Monica and the translation doesn't make sense? Oh, Monica, you are just getting weird and weird every moment. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reaction aren't as fun as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Huh? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you are a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Changas, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but it's she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I have noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging her eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Chandas. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your fault. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, no, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe that thing on her mind is you, Chandas. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Terry talks about you more than anything else. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light turned on inside her. What? No way. Terry is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You are so funny, Chandas. Have you thought that maybe you have always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said so much. I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusion. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. Her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Oh boy, some kind of she's feeling down, depressed. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Seoul. Okay, let's go with the usual. Natsuki. Finally, huh? This one, it's good. Oh, yes. Thank you? I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially you. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happened to be the best. Huh. There's one thing I can still tell. I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? Or at this rate, I don't know if I will figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. Aha. I knew you would finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you will be better before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Oh, let me drink some water. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in a salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's have your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you are wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart live in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you will learn to love yourself again. That's actually good. That actually made me think. Wow, nice one, Natsuki. That was really good, man. I'll take this poem if you don't mind. This is really good. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for him. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's not only it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being cute, kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Let's go with Yuri. Sorry, Yuri, we have not been selecting you. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. What happened? Did I do something to Yuri? Who should I show my poem next? Monica? Hi Chengas, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it will be great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at your this poem. Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Haha. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm sure you are so synced with her. Then again, you have been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much as of her as this past year. But since I joined the club, we have been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayur has been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell us something? Well, Changas, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Monica, why are you doing this to me? You can't scare me like that. Damn you, Monica! So has been acting so much happiest ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of a currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. And when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star gleaming in the tilt sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows that I am what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind. Uh, I'm sure it means something, but I didn't even get the story behind this poem. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Maybe. Who knows? You know. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. And so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's most paradoxical because if we all had the answer, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yeah, that's true. If the world was perfect, then there would be no meaning to the life. There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that they are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? That is true, Monica. That is so true. I share your mindset uh, about that. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I mean, I don't know who you are talking about, but you look to me like a 2D character. I think you would know that better than anyone. Oh my god, she's breaking the fourth wall! Oh my god. Okay, for a second, I was scared that this game actually watches me, hears me, and I saw at my laptop and my webcam was on, but it was actually me recording. Oh gosh. This game is breaking the four. You mean one dimension? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you are afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your your writing is good or okay or bad, they will want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you have make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go with Sayori. Hey Sayori, this is your best one so far. It's really nice, Changas. Thanks. Sayori, you have been a little quiet today. Is everything all right? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Changas. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki, but in the end, yeah, I guess you are the one who likes this one, like who likes this one the most. Why? Why don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know sometimes you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you are the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you, Sayori. No, Changas, I don't deserve this. You are too nice to me. Uh, she, her tone has changed. She was a bit too cheerful and joyous and lively. Now it's just she's just running away from everything. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, This would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts a smile. It's nothing, Chungus. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Aha. I promise it won't happen again. Just, just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay, you three. We are all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to. Don't say that. Uh, don't say that. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Yeah, you know what? Natsuki, you are right. Of all the time to pick someone, was the time to help her. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, and I didn't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure. You didn't say what did she say, Monica? I'm starting to feel a bit uneasy. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all my poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for it? That's sad. I'm useless. That's sad for Yuri. No, that's not. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here. Now Natsuki is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You will be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Chungus, the one who's truly used it. Okay, we said that to ourselves. Okay, I thought someone else said it. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give it to you. And it's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Chungus may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, He may be more suited as staying with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard it could be to make a few decorations anyway. Sounds more like you are just making excuses for Chungus to. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. Then I think it's up to Chungus to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend a day with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Chengas, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay, so everyone here wants me, but I'll go with Sayori. What good of a friend I am if I'm not there when she needs me. Uh, I would really like to. Oh my god, this is the first time get the chance to pick Monica. Uh, ah, uh, but Sayori is the right choice, right? I think Sayori is the right choice. Let's go with her. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we are already neighbors, and but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. What? What the fuck? I can't choose. Oh, that's bullshit. I'll choose Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah, Monica, you are the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Changas was the one who. That doesn't matter. You are the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You are the club president, Monica. You are supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? You two are crazy. In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones who with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. You know, we won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Changas to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Are you fucking kidding me? You gave me the worst two options. Why even give me the options then? Fuck you. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ah. I guess I'll go with Natsuki. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use two people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun, and you will definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because, never mind, okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Rudy? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh no, don't look like that, Yuri. No! Yuri, no, please don't look like that. Ah, that's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. Ah, gosh. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Oh shit, I feel bad now. I have I have had some interactions with Natsuki. I don't think I have a single interactions with Yuri, and she's been avoiding in the poetry catch-ups too. So, oh gosh, I don't. I want to change my. Oh shit, I should have said. No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts, but what about you, Changas? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good. Enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Uh, oh gosh, Natsuki's not working. It's not. I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean uh, Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone and with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you are going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you are going to make the atmosphere special. That will be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Mm, not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone to do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica Yuri out of the room as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing that I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Hmm. Nasuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you would look forward to it. Oh, did you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that it's not like that I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all of it. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday? Huh. Never mind. Oh boy. I still think we should have gone with Sayori, but I don't know why the game doesn't let me choose. Although I do think that if they give us the option of Sayori, then maybe there were other options that we have done in the past would have led us to choose Sayori as a partner. But I guess Natsuki for now. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. Yeah, right. You still can. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we are outside her school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Uh, uh, I mean, hey man, if you're worried that she finds out, then that means you have something special. It's not like we feel that way about each other. I don't know, man. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh man, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she will act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after one. other one after exchanging numbers to double check. It turned out into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of. See, man, if she's your neighbor, just go check her. It's not that far. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Man, I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we have done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we have made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we are family. The house is quiet, so Sayuri isn't anywhere on the floor, so I presume she's up in the room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri, hey Changas, I sit in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much really has changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in the random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So Sayori smiles back, shaking her head. That's not good, Chandas. Huh? Why can't you just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? What the hell, Sayori? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Fuck. What's going on? Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Haha. Terry gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Chandler. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You are just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Huh. You are really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Chandler? I guess I have no choice. The thing is, I have had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I'm shocked too. Sayori, what the hell? Gosh. Like, I get it. You're depressed and you don't want to. It's hard to tell these things to anyone. But I'm your best friend. Like, you live, you are living next to this person who's like, I don't know. You shouldn't hold these things up in your head. It will only get messier and messier. Listen, guys, if you have depression, talk to anyone. Just talk. Trust me, it will get better. Trust me, it will definitely get better. Because no matter what happens, if you talk to someone, it will like if even if it's like 0.001%, it you will feel better. Even if it's 0.001%. Trust me. Holding it inside you holding it inside you is the worst thing that you can do. It's like it just gives more power to the depression. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sari kept this from me the entire time that I have known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you have never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could. Right? Oh gosh, I would have tried to a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Changas. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Why do people say that? It's not up to them to decide who cares for them. Oh, I hate that. That's a bad argument, Sayori. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Aha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Haha, you are right that I don't understand. I don't understand what you're feeling at all, Theory. But I need to understand. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I will do. No changes. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and made you hurt too. And I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. Without rethinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. That time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Huh? Youngest Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But oh man, oh gosh. Fuck everything. Fuck the baking. You should be there when people need you. Fuck. Gosh. Everything else can wait. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had in any other way. Chenga, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Chengas. I saw. Gosh. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need to me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm the only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other. Fuck other plans, dude. Oh gosh, how can it? Don't leave people like that, please. If anyone's watching this, don't leave someone who is still hurt, still feeling depressed. Don't do that. They might never say it, but they need all your attention that you have right now. So fuck other plans. Don't cancel them. They can wait. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good of me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying to my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Gosh! I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling, go back! Do you really want to have regrets in your life? Gosh, this got emotional way too fast. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying about too much, and we are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front of the door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Huh, sup? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform really threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform some totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird out just because you are not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Nasuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Nasuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I did already have them at the home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You are not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? What's your hospitality, Chambers? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag to Natsuki. Natsuki holds out to me. Okay, this is ridiculously heavy. Haha, I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? Hmm? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when the only thing when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun. I get to be small and also be better than other people. That's true. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we are not at school. Or are we getting started or what? That's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was trying to be a little nicer to you, And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, uh? Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you are thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into Boy types like yours. Huh. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Hmm. Cross. Hey, was that to me? Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Uh-huh. You get all sore when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness in this. Nasuki smiles out deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Nasuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Oh man, I've done this chapter long. I'll stop it somewhere. But she's satisfied enough for me now. She's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty balls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do several times. Meanwhile, Nasuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precise baking. Chungus, where did you put that food coloring? The batter is going in the oven now, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that to the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her the se- I see her separate the batter into smaller balls and put few drops of food coloring into each. And that does looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if oh my god, I can't read. Fuck. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you are starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the ice before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge ball of the icing. Huh. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It will just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing? Huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the ball. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I would like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her own might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross, you got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Wait a minute. There's a big globe of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her finger, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? I take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards on my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her face with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh man, oh no, oh shit! Is Sayori going to come? Oh no, that would be awkward. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth and licking off the eye. No! 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 What? Did you seriously just Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Chungus, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. Yeah, right? You know what? You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking? Just like that. How did the mood turn on to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her swell of breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cups in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the top of the stove. In other words, in another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment was still lingering over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Haha, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colors of cupcakes in each of the tray. They will look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop of icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it if this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the other. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the words they like. Uh, hmm. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, Natsuki, you don't. I'm a god of creative ideas. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We are not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you are cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do. We shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She knows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we are finally done, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Huh? So is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she would probably be down to 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Uh, okay. Well, anyway, I was hoping would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's the shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you will always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Huh? Yeah. I again think back to the conversation that I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so hopeless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went in by a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? I didn't want it that well. I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted, but aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I would like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, huh? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Chungus, I thought you only cared about getting this done. No, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Why did we say that? I didn't want to say that. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers getting clutched at the side of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her red colored cheeks matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is that? Now this isn't supposed to be happening. This isn't supposed to be happening. Stay away from lollies. Stay away from lollies. My head starts to go dizzy and I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Huh? Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Chungus. Say, oh gosh, no, no, oh gosh, no, 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 oh gosh. See, this is the story. This is the game. I didn't choose this. I'll, I'm 100% sure if even if Yuri had come, this whole sequence would have happened the same. Ah, gosh. This game didn't give me choice in that. So I'm not to be blamed here. I didn't want to do this. Not with Dolly anymore. Sorry, just now we weren't. It's okay, Changas. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, it's still. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat my cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly frustrated, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. See, the game didn't give me choice, man. I, it makes me really, really happy that you have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears starts to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Chandler? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Chandler. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. What? What? I should just. Monica? Yeah, what? What the fuck? What the fuck did this? Oh my god. Is she the mastermind behind all this? Oh gosh. What the fuck did Monica say to you? Monica was right about what? Yeah. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel more anymore pain. But Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Changas. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Chungus. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm, squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. All that, and that's what I'm going to give it to you. I love you, or you will always be your dearest friend. So you are asking me to choose Sayori or to friend zone. I don't want to fall for the emotional trap. I mean, if it was someone else, this would clearly be classified as an emotional trap. But I have picked her among all the four. I guess three because Monica wasn't the option. So I'll go with the black screen. It feels like it's a big decision. So I'll go with this one. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. So I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll be both happy. Chungus. Oh, suddenly Savory wraps her arms tightly around me. Oh, he looks like a typical anime guy. Finally, we get to meet our guy. Oh, he looks like a Kirito. Chungus, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Chungus. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, won't the rain clouds go away? They are not going away at all, Chungus. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Savory and I slowly research each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow, our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey Chungus, Sari gets at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns like you when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I am having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But did I fuck up? Did she wanted us to be back like how we were? Fuck. But I think we chose the right option. I think we do. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Yeah, you should. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, planning ahead from the get go. It's the day of the festival. Of all the days, I expect this to be the one where I would be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself, but by carrying stacking two trays, Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. What about Yuri and Monica? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Chungus, you're the first one here. Thanks too for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she's prepared that have all the poems we are performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days disappointed she would try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Chandas. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How the fuck do you know? Sorry? Oh gosh, no. Oh my gosh. I see in those green eyes now. Are you the big bad of this game? Are you a psycho killer? You kind of left her hanging this morning. Exchange? Monica, you know about that. Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But Stammer embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about? I mean, yeah, they were preparing for the festival, so maybe she told Monica. Maybe did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly that we are a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with everyone yet. Jeez, you don't know how the full story. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica, you're just scaring me now. Please. Oh, fuck. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Same here, bro. Same here. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out nicely yesterday. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the films laid out on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so cool. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during the practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What the fuck? Get off my head, get off my head, get off my head, get it off my head, get off my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Does she mean I listen before I listen to everything she said to me? Oh my god, Monica, it's Monica, right? It has to be Monica. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Chungus, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else I have written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out that for me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a bit harder with Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as always they have been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house, knock on the door. I don't expect another. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Where's the music? Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? That's something I would really like to do. That's something that's cool actually. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? Hmm, maybe, but it's also kind of cute. But she really loves. She leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, oh, what the fuck? An exception has occurred. File game script. Chapter 5 refill lines 307. See trace spec or text for details. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck happened? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh gosh. What do you mean trace spec dot txt? Where's the Steam files? Fuck. I think I can get that from. Fuck. What happened? Where's the location of the file? Program files times 86. C program files 86. 86. Steam apps common. Steam apps common. Doki Doki Literature Club. Uh, oh, shit. Okay. Where's the file? I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred while running the game. Blah, 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 blah. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This probably would be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What the fuck? Oh gosh. Ah, is this for real? Oh gosh, did my game. Oh gosh. Fuck. Oh no. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way that this can be real. Theory wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until up a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that what my eyes are seeing showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. Fuck did. Is that the reason? That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for her others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Make her feel even worse. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. And so my swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school that and remained friends with her like it has always been. Then I could have prevented her. I know I could have prevented this. Screw this literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Oh fuck no! Someone I grew up with. She is gone forever now. Nothing I can. Oh fuck! No! Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Can I? I can. What do you mean? I had only one chance. I wasn't careful enough. And now I will carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Fuck! No! Really? That's the end? Oh, oh fuck! What the fuck? Oh gosh! What the fuck happened? Oh gosh! So Monica is the one. Monica is the one who's getting self-aware because you can see the she's replacing Sayori with herself. Oh gosh! File error character Sayori dot character. The file is. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Okay, we'll take a break here. Shit! We'll take a break from here. I think that's enough for today. Well, I don't think this is done. I really don't think this is done. I don't think that was the end. Oh gosh, this turned scary way too fast. If you guys liked it, press thumbs up. Because this story is not over. We'll continue this. And until then, bye bye.